Hey guys, so I'm going to be going to dinner in a bit, but I wanted to go ahead and show you guys how to use MyFitnessPal. It's going to be a basic but helpful way if you guys are trying to track your calories or your macros. It's a good way to start off. So first thing, when you download the app, if you haven't downloaded it is going to ask you what your I believe your gender, your height, how much do you weigh, what your activity levels are, and how much weight you are trying to lose on a weekly basis. And it will also ask you what your long-term goal is. So if your goal isn't weight loss, don't worry about it, because this app is if you want to maintain your weight or if you want to gain weight. You will enter in that information and MyFitnessPal will give you an estimate of calories that it feels that you should be consuming on a daily basis so you can reach those goals. Keep in mind that these are estimates, but they are not taking into consideration what your body fat percentage currently is and your genetics and all of that. But it is a good starting point if you don't have any clue on what to do. And it's also a great food diary, and that's why I use it. Alright guys, so here it's telling me how many calories are my goal, but this actually hasn't been updated because this was when I was on a caloric surplus. Okay, so I'm actually going to change it to show you guys. So you click on that, then you go to goals, and then here you would edit in your information. So I'm trying to maintain, but focus on my body recomp. So here, say if you're trying to lose weight, then you would click on, okay, I want to lose 1 pound a week or lose 2 pounds a week. Now, depending how much weight you have to lose will depend on what I would recommend you to lose on a weekly basis. Also, the activity level is very important, okay, and you want to tailor it to what your activity levels are, because someone that's not very active is not going to burn as many calories as someone that is super active and is on their feet all day and has to carry heavy objects, things like that. So make sure you do that. Okay, so mine's already set. Last but not least, this one right here. So these are your calorie and your macronutrient goals. Say if MyFitnessPal told me, okay, you need to consume 1,920 calories, but I said, you know what, I know my body a little bit better, so I want to change it. Then you can customize yourself. So that's what I'm going to be doing for my girls. I'm going to be customizing how many calories they should be eating on a day. And I'm also going to be changing their macronutrients. So carbohydrates right here had me at 50%, 20%, 30% for protein and fat. And so I would go in there, select it, and then you can readjust your protein, your carbs, and your fat. This is what MyFitnessPal had recommended for me, but I would actually change it, and I would probably decrease my carbs a little bit and increase my fats to a 45, 20, 35 ratio. Now, like I said, everyone's different. If I have a client of mine that tells me, you know, their body responds better to more carbs or less carbs, then we will work around that. Now we're gonna go to the drop down menu and go to diary, because it's very important to start tracking if you wanted to get an idea of how much you actually consume on a daily basis. So you can start tracking here. For breakfast, you can go to add food, and then you have to look up a food. So say I had protein, I've already entered that in, so it saves it, which is really nice. But if it's not in there, you do have to look it up. And the awesome thing is you could always use the barcode, and it will come up with the barcode, and you just scan the barcode. Say if you were to have bread, you scan the barcode. The barcode that I just showed you guys, like you see the barcode here, you would scan that barcode and it will pull up exactly this right here. And you will want to make sure that when you do that, you adjust your numbers of servings if you need to. So say I only had 1 scoop, but here's the serving size is 2 scoops. Now, I know that was a little bit long, but I hope that it helped you guys in some kind of way. And even if it motivated you guys to get back on track with your